Hi everyone, and welcome to my indie review vlog, the show that gives you spoiler-free reviews of indie films. My name is S01E08 from MyIndie Productions, and this week's review is on the 2016 horror feature Vile Prey, brought to us from American indie filmmaker Tim Novotny. Thank you, Tim, for sharing your work with us. The story follows three sadistic, psychopathic murderers, Marcus the leader, Vince, and Pete, who work together as a pack. The three are portrayed by Kevin Winstead, Jim Roberts, and Mike Vamos. They hit a small town and perform hideous acts of torture, rape, and murder. Finally, their killing spree brings them face to face with an evil they could not have prepared for. The tables rapidly turn as the viewer witnesses what evil men are really made of. The film also stars Lyle Shelley and Ian Cameron.
There is no hunting like the hunting of a man. And those who have hunted our men long enough and liked it never care for anything else afterward.
This film is not for the faint of heart. Even though the gore level serves the story, it's not for everyone. Hardcore horror fans, however, should feel right at home. Novotny admirably succeeded in turning three antagonists into characters you might find yourself worried about at certain points in the film. That's an interesting take, because he didn't hold back in the exposition to make sure his three killers were despised by the viewer. As the story progresses, the viewer may become unsure as to how to feel, because there's a conflict of ideals between what we know about the characters and what we see them go through. That's not an accident. That made the film stay with me long after I was done watching it. In my opinion, it's always interesting to play around with the polarity of these fundamental issues, meaning good and evil. Stories tend to be more interesting when the protagonist has moral flaws. Flaws help you create more interesting and well-rounded characters, because when they're written well, they appear more genuine and more realistic. This helps the viewer accept the reality of the world within the story, that these characters could actually exist in real life. In Vile Prey, Novotny took it several steps further. He gave his three killers extreme moral flaws. Why? Because later, when the film focuses on their sheer dread and helplessness, that makes for a far more interesting experience. According to IMDb, the film was made for an estimated $1,000 US, an extremely low budget yet a whole lot of heart. Everything flaw relating to production value is easily forgiven because the story is fairly solid and the film holds up well. To sum up, if you're a horror and gore fan, if you appreciate the grit and heart of low-budget indies, then I highly recommend you track this one down. Vile Prey gets a 7 out of 10 on the Look at Me, I'm a Film Critic scale. Go check it out for yourself. It's available on Amazon, link below. Until next time, keep supporting indie film. My name is S01E08, and thank you for tuning into my indie review vlog.